Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. Listen, we got a fun topic. This is actually crazy. So I thought I'd give you my take on this because it looks like SLA absolutely fumbled here. And some of it is self-inflicted, let's be very honest here. A lot of players weren't looking forward to this. And again, the devs knew it. That's what they had to make that response early. They said, yeah, we'll do our best in the future and never do this again, but we got to do it. We already made this. It's already been devved. Marketing's been done. Everything's been done. We can't stop it. So I think they expected this, and I don't think they're ever going to go back down this road again. Because again, a lot of the community didn't like it. Both JP, both KR, and I even think Global. Well, definitely Global. I meant to say even KR. I think also didn't like it. But I wanted to go into this. New to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Let's hop over there. First things first, close to 400 supporters. Consider hitting that support button if you haven't already. New code has been announced. It's going to be a decent code, and ironically, not a bad one. Not Essence Stones, though, but again, it is there. I have, or I will be submitting to it shortly to, again, get you the code soon. We should get the code in the next day or so. So, again, make sure you are supporting in order to get the first one and the second one. First one was Essence Stones and such. If you would like to, it helps out a ton. So, consider doing so. But where we're starting off here is this is Gacha revenue. This is the way to give us an idea of how Gachas did, or if they did good, or if they did bad. That's the point of this over here. Let me tell you now, again, we can basically get like I can get a basic analysis just by, again, support a creator, right? The game is not doing too hot right now, I can tell you right now. So, yeah, it's gonna be that clear. Okay, but yeah. It's not doing too hot. But, again, last month, solo leveling did a decent number. It did pretty good. It held on to what it was once doing. Remember, the game is not dying. Before anybody tells you that it's not dying, that is true. The game is just not doing as well as it once was. And again, this month is, I think, one of the bigger drops of the game so far, which again, it could have its reasons. Let's go into things here. So this is again around this over here is around where the point of gachas die, correct? Anything below like 200, 300K is like dead area because it's operating cost, IP cost, cuts, everything. There's a lot the dev team has to do, or a dev team has to do, in order to keep a game alive. And around 200K, it's like, it's getting rough, right? Some games can make do with it if it's like a non-IP game. It's like a brand new like OC thing, original thing. Games can get away with it, right? Because again, no cost. There's no cuts. They just got to pay off the dev team and that's it. And everything else is pure profit. But for games, again, of a status of like let's say Persona 5 Phantom X. This is again just in Korea, but if this game was making globally 80K, may cut the cord on it, right? Because again, it's dead at that point. But for us, right, if we get in this area, we know we're dead. But right now, we're still not in this area. Also, this game gives so much benefit to buying on PC, the revenue is never clear. This game could be doing numbers and we'll never know because we don't get PC revenue. And PC revenue is a major part of it. So just remember that, right? But again, where are we holding up now? Remember, we're not doing too bad. We're not down here in like the depths again. And this is not even the depths. This is like good numbers for games. Where we are, we officially dropped 3 rankings. We made it to 6 million, which is again a 5 million drop over here. What released this month? You know what released this month? The very hated Charlotte. I can't speak today. Charlotte and Harper, 2 characters that dropped again in a form of well, they call them kids, basically, right? The whole community doesn't like that, right? Kids is the word to use here. And what happened? 6 million was the revenue. Is it a directing of that? Is it just savings period? Like, nobody really cares about these characters because Thomas got announced? Is it because Gina's coming soon? Or did they spend too much on Go Gunhee and Hansemi? Was that the issue? We'll never know. But what I can tell you is, simply put, the game did not do good this month. Again, if you were to look at it, 19 mil, 12 mil, 11 mil, the game was holding, correct? It's going to have its massive drop. That's how gachas work. Look at this, right? Before anybody says anything before like, oh, it's a dead game. Genshin, Zenless, 31 to 16. It got cut in half. That's a normal thing. Sometimes if it's a good update afterwards, it goes up. If not, again, like this had like the biggest banner ever, Zenless 0, had like its biggest banner ever in September. 1 billion% the game is about to plummet after this because, again, they just had their biggest banner ever. It's going to be very hard to get that one again. For us, we had some pretty good banners in August, but it looks like September wasn't good enough. It really looks like that, right? 6 million again for SLA is not a bad number. I want you to make this clear with everyone watching. I'm not doom posting. I am not doing anything. I'm just telling you a fact. 6 million after doing 11 and 12, we could have definitely kept around 10-ish. I think that again, basically, Charlotte and Harper, though they are busted characters, though they are crazy characters, there's a lot of people that didn't want to, dupe them. There's a lot of people that didn't want to buy their skins for them. So again, I think that definitely Netmarble may be like, yeah, we'll see how we release characters like that in the future. Because again, it's like the game was waifu bait. It was waifu bait. Let's be very honest here. That was the first thing. Now, you know, you go into this, it's like weird. You know what I mean? And on top of that, also, this month is like probably one of the worst months for the game because of bugs. The amount of players have been driven away because of lag, latency, the ability to be able to tap something and not have a response for about 2 years. That also crashing, the issue with iOS with the display bugs. Some of the homies in Discord keep pinging me, showing me like the bugs that they run into. One of my members, two of my members, right, in my guild can't even play guild boss properly. It's so annoying for them, right? It's very buggy. The game this month has been very buggy, correct? So hopefully again with the latest update, it did make the game a little bit better. Hopefully they understand within like the time frames needed. They fix up some of those things. The game still runs like pretty good in battle and such, but to a degree, playing in lobby and where most of your time is spent in a gacha, let's be honest here, surfing the lobby, doing everything there, half the events are unclickable. It takes forever to do stuff. So again, I want to make that clear that it's not a bad number for the game, but there's multiple reasons for why this month was one of the worst months. It was the 2.0 for the game, where a lot of players came back because they got an email that they signed up 2 months ago saying, hey, brand new update, Baron, here's a gift code to get started. Remember that like players signed up back then? That was 2 months ago that we had that like notice come out that we could sign up and get a free multi. But it was supposed to be a good month for the game, and it really wasn't. Again, not that it's a bad number, but simply is what happened, right? Whether it be the 2 characters that did it, whether it be 2.0 completely folding in the context of playing the game properly, like iOS players couldn't even buy anything, correct? You expect the revenue to be bad also. This counts basically just mobile. Mobile players didn't exist. It was impossible. Imagine being a spender and be like, yo, I can't wait to log in to buy something. And it takes like 20 minutes to log in to buy something. You're not buying the damn thing, correct? It was so bad this month. So multiple reasons I think the revenue dropped, but I definitely see next month being a huge increase again. It's Gina releasing. On top of that, you also have the other character, probably with some pretty crazy Halloween skins. I doubt that it's going to be low next month. And I also doubt that Thomas will be a low month also. Remember, everyone's been asking and begging for a male character, so make sure if you've been begging for a male character, support the game during Thomas's release, show the game some love there, and obviously increase those numbers. Basically speaking, right? Because again, if they see that in the back end, they're like, yeah, you know what, Thomas did it. We got to release more. Obviously, hunters that are males or ported to the story or males. Because again, this game cannot release a male character for the life of it. But that's where we stand. I did want to talk about this because, again, it is a bit of a yikes. It is a bit of a yikes. It's not an issue. Game's not dead, but it's a drop. It's a drop. And again, if proper actions are taken, they could definitely do better. Whether it be releasing Charlotte and Harper, characters like that again. Whether it be releasing the most crippling update when it comes to iOS players, Android players, mobile players in general. Let's not do that again. But I think, again, the game still maintains. It's going to be here for a while. It'll be here for like 5 years plus, let's be honest. If we start dropping into like the 1 million, 2 million territory, then we're dead. But I doubt that, just because Soul Leveling's a big IP, especially with Season 2 coming around. If Netmarble can get their game functioning to where it runs properly, doesn't have issues, and doesn't have like a massive ruin of an update, we'll be good. So, with that being said, take care, have fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just wanted to talk about that. And again, if you want to support up, consider doing so. It does help out a ton, and I do appreciate it. Super close to 400 supporters. Support up. Hit that button. Link down below. And again, in the pinned comment. Take care. Peace out.